Hi there, it's Steve with MoreThanExercise.com, and today I want to make you an offer. I'd like you to come to the gym and work with me. If you're interested in getting more healthy, if you're interested in dropping some body fat, if you're interested in just feeling better, looking better, having more energy, having more athletic prowess, I'd like you to come to the gym with me. Now, I'm really talking to you ladies out there. And I've been a strength coach for 33 years, and I really like working with women because women, quite frankly, listen better and take better direction than men. And so, ladies, I'm talking to you. But before you decide whether you want to come to the gym and work with me, let me give you some reasons why. I'm going to throw some statistics at you, and then you evaluate whether they feel true for you or you think you could do something about them. The very first statistic I read recently is that 92% of young girls want to do something to change their life, with the number one goal of being fat loss or weight loss. Now, with younger girls, I can kind of understand this because of the influence that the media has on them, print media, televised media, movies, things like that, commercials they see on TV. Everything's about fat loss. So self-esteem issues and worries about things like that, I can understand to a degree. But to a larger degree, most people, and I'm kind of betting that you as well, don't really understand the correlation between health and fitness, or more specifically, the difference between health and fitness. I really don't care what someone's fitness level is, in that how much, what they look like. If they're satisfied with the way they look, good for them. If they want to run a marathon or be able to do 5 pull-ups or 10 push-ups, great. I'm more concerned with people's health because health is a bigger issue in my estimation. Health is what's going to determine how long you live and the quality of your life. So if you want to live a better quality life, pursue health. Everything else will fall into place. But if you're not pursuing better health, you're just spinning your wheels. So all the things about wanting to drop some body fat or fit into a size 12 dress or get ready for that wedding that's coming up in 2 weeks, those are just, that's window dressing. If you're not addressing the issue of better quality health, better quality longevity potential, then you're just spinning your wheels. So working with me is going to be a big issue about improving the quality of your health. Most people that I see are not over fat, they're under healthy. I want to make people healthy, and that's why you should come work with me. I read recently that 54% of women, I'm talking adult women, 54% of women would rather be hit by a bus than be fat. Are you kidding me? I mean, what's wrong with being proud of who you are? Now, granted, there really isn't an appreciable amount of body fat that's healthy, but there's something to be said for having a little bit of fat on you as the older you get. The people that I work with are in the 45 and up age range. You're not going to look like a 20-year-old. I'm sorry. That's just not going to happen. You've had kids, you've had menopausal changes, you've had hormonal changes to your body. You're just not going to look like a 20-year-old. But you can still be healthy and lean. It doesn't mean you've got to be overweight the rest of your life. That's just, I can help you with that. And it doesn't take an inordinate amount of time. It doesn't take a tremendous amount of effort. It takes consistency and focused intent. You have to have the intent to do what you want to do. If you do those, magic will happen. It's going to take a little time, but what have you got to do with the rest of your life? So come to the gym and get it done. Several years ago, I read a study that asked a group of 5,000 different women to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, I realize this is a pretty shallow, pretty facile thing to do, but for the purposes of what I'm talking to you today, let's go with it, all right? So, half the women were black and half the women were white. Let me ask you, what percentage of the white women consider themselves a 10, if you will? 3%. And what percentage of the black women? Would you be surprised if I told you 38%? Now, why do you think that is? I have my reasons. I have my speculations on that. But the point is, how you see yourself determines how you take care of yourself, determines how you move through life, what you do. So don't let the world define who you are. You're wonderful just because of who you are. And with that said, let me tell you a little story. I had a client a couple years ago who was in her late 40s. I'm talking 47, 48 years old, married for 20 some odd years, 3 kids, constantly worried about her weight. One day I pulled her aside and I said, "Why are you so concerned about your weight?" Because she yo-yo dieted. She tried these yo-yo diet things. She'd go to the doctor and spend hundreds of dollars on these HMB type injections. She'd follow these 500 calorie diet things, just constantly trying to lose weight. And I pointed to the ring on her finger. I said, "Are you happily married?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Are your kids happy, developing well?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Then what are you worried about? Your husband loves you. What are you worried about?" She finally broke down in tears and told me that her mother and father always put pressure on her to look like her sister. Now let me tell you something. That's a sad story, but it was a breakthrough for her because she was able to verbalize what it was that was bothering her. You don't have to perform. You're not some circus monkey that has to perform for somebody else. You do what you do because it's your body, it's your life, and you decide how you want to live it. If you want to be leaner, if you want to be in better shape, if you want to be healthier, then by all means go for it. But don't let somebody else try to dictate to you what you need to look like, what you should look like, how you should run your life. No, don't do that. I'm not for that. I'm not gonna try to do something that you don't want. I'll help you get whatever goal it is that you want, but it needs to be a goal that you want and not something that somebody decides for you. So with that said, I'd love to work with you. I've got a little bit of space in my 5:30 and 6:30 a.m. training sessions. If you're the type of person that wants to get up early, come to the gym, get some stuff done, feel better, get more healthy, here's my number. Here's my email address. Call me. Get a hold of me. I can help you. I'd love to work with you. Thanks for listening.